everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. We got really good weather, and I figured for most of the day we'll be staying inside, so why not just have some alone time and enjoy a beer, talk to you, make some content, and just hang out, I guess. Okay, so there was a guy like sitting where I was sitting, and I was like, this is too awkward to like record and talk to myself. So I moved to the parking lot, which I know it's like, oh, like more people are coming, but they're literally coming and going, so it bothers me less, if that makes sense, compared to just like someone sitting and then you're talking to the camera. People aren't really paying attention to me. So anyway, I'm in this parking lot, and I just wanted to like kind of take a moment. I was watching Marv in the morning this morning, and first of all, thank you for putting out content on Thanksgiving. That's cool. I always love when people just put out content even on the days we're supposed to be off. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna post a video too. And then Marv was talking about basically things he was grateful for, and we will hang out, Marv. He'll be in the future vlogs, but it was just a nice thing, and I thought to myself, why don't I take a moment to sit down and kind of think about what I'm grateful for on this day. I know Thanksgiving doesn't really have the same meaning as it did growing up, and I called bullshit on that very young. So I'm really happy that I was made aware of, you know, the history, the actual history behind Thanksgiving, and I kind of changed what it meant to me in a way. I just told myself, this is a day for friends, family, and food, and just being grateful for one another, loving each other, expressing that love, and doing it over a good drink or a good food, whatever, turkey, pernil, whatever you do. I guess what I want to say is I am super grateful for, it's been a very turbulent year for me. I've been unemployed for like the last year and a half, and just relationship problems at home and all of this stuff. And I would say maybe a couple weeks ago I felt really down, really dark, and I don't feel that way right now, at least not today, and I haven't felt that way in a while. And it's just, I'm really grateful for those dark times as well, because it's just, looking back, it's a great reminder of, oh, you know, I was going through that and this, and I'm here today to talk about it and to share what I've learned from that experience and how I grew, and how it still kind of affects me today in one shape or one way or another. I know a lot of people just want to live a happy life forever, but there's no growing from that, there's no learning from that, there's no reminders that you can get through it. So I'm really grateful that even though it wasn't the best year for me, that it ended up working out in the end, and that's thanks to my family, that's thanks to my friends, both old and new, and that's thanks to myself, because I also put myself out there in many ways and did things that I didn't expect to do, and pushing myself really kind of got the ball rolling. And it's hard to push yourself sometimes, it's hard to discipline yourself. I'm super grateful for, just thankful for good health, and thankful for the meal that I get to have with my family tonight. And that's Jade. Hey, hold on, I'll call you right back. I'm making a vlog. Alright. Came with my setup. As I was saying, good health, good food. I'm grateful for the job that I have now. I'm grateful that I'm able to pay off my bills, and I'm grateful to be able to spend time with my friends and buy them gifts this year, because I was broke for the last Christmas, and it feels really weird not having money. I've been working since I was 16 years old, and not working, not having money was a really weird 180 of a life that I was used to. I guess, I'm grateful for the beautiful weather today. I'm grateful for um, the beginning of, uh, especially during such a divisive time in the state of the world. I'm grateful that around the darkest feeling that the holidays have kicked in, which always brings people together, friends, family, co-workers, and it's so hard not to feel emotional during the holidays and feel love. And that's like a feeling that I think that this country desperately needs right now. And I would like to add that the World Cup being here is also another way internationally how we could all unite. And again, love for the sport, passion for the sport, fun times, these two things happening simultaneously for me is cool. A very special year for me. um, Definitely milestones and whatnot. I guess in this time of thinking of how to, well, first I suggest that if you do have a moment to kind of sit down with yourself and talk to yourself, what are you thankful for, what are you grateful for, and also quickly just, we only have a little over a month left of the year. What are some goals that you want to accomplish? What are some changes that you could make that could make your life more fulfilling? Because we all deserve to live a happy life. We all deserve to celebrate our successes and whatnot. That, yeah, today is a good day to do that, on top of asking your family, telling your family that you love them. Of course, it wouldn't be an Erica pep talk if I don't mention that there is, even though all these amazing things are happening, there's still a lot of hurt in the world. So please be conscious of your choices and your wording during these holidays. A lot of people don't have families to hang out with or friends, and if you could in any way help these people, if you can in any way donate to government or anything, if there's a way you could help, keep that in mind, that it wasn't just like, oh, pilgrims and natives and it was a happy ever after. No, it was literally one group of people taking over and basically eradicating and dehumanizing another race, and that lays heavy on my heart every single Thanksgiving. But I still celebrate because I think it's the few times a year where really everyone gets to be together. And I think just for everyday daily life, it's healthier for me to focus on that as a majority, if that makes sense. Like, I need to think about the good times because it still lays heavy with me. And when I eat, when I'm with my family, I do keep that in mind and send my good vibes and my remembrances. But I feel like this should have been a fun talk. But yeah, you could stick around while I make some Instagram content. I am going to post on Quench by Craft today, so that should be fun. By the way, you can drink anywhere, okay? I think that in this country, you should be able to drink anywhere as long as you're not being belligerent. Like, if you're just having a beer alone, like, what the fuck? And you're not bothering anyone, then what's the problem then, officer? I'm like, can you see? So, basically, I just be recording, like, really recklessly sometimes. I'll do the rest of the video like this. Yeah, so thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I do hope that y'all have such an amazing Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and if you don't, then that's totally fine. They're like, what is she doing? If you don't celebrate, that's totally fine. I know it's not for everybody, but whatever you're doing, I really do hope you have a wonderful day. Definitely, if you can, take a walk, drink up, eat good food, stay hydrated, okay? I think that's it for today. I think that's it. It's my outfit. It's my fit. Phones be cracking. What would you do if you saw me in a parking lot, like, just being like this? I swear to God, it's like, I'm not normal, dude. Alright, cheers. Boom.